When I asked what the risks were, my cardiologist says this is as real as it gets. This is open heart surgery. My name is Tammy Chamberlin, and I'm a survivor. I was hit by a car when I was 6, and my parents discovered then that I had a heart murmur. As I aged and I was participating in sports in high school, I noticed I couldn't keep up with some of the other kids, but it was just attributed to being overweight or asthma. My heart was never really taken into consideration. When I was a freshman in college, I was working over the summer and it was a hot day and I passed out at work. My cardiologist said, your problem is that you have a bicuspid aortic valve. I was told, get an echocardiogram once every 5 years. If you don't have any other symptoms, you're okay. In 2013 and early 2014, I was in the best shape I'd ever been in my life. I had lost 70 pounds. I was enjoying doing cardio for an hour a day, and if I didn't do it, I felt like something was missing. I also started to notice, though, that, again, I couldn't keep up. I was losing weight, I was exercising, but I didn't feel like I was in any better shape. I had been sick, I had bronchitis, I hadn't eaten for a couple of days, and I was just kind of getting over it and was getting ready to go to work in the morning. I was in the shower, I had my daughter with me. We were both getting ready for the day and I felt dizzy and faint. And I remember, the last thing I remember is I said, Craig.
She passed out in the shower, face first into the tub.
I saw her fall because I was in the shower with her. And I saw blood, and I was a kindergartner, so I was like, ah!
I woke up and my 2 front teeth were broken. My face broke off the water faucet, and I was in this bathtub full of blood and water, and my daughter is screaming, Mommy, Mommy, what's wrong?
Got her stabilized, and she came to. And got 911 on the way, ambulance, and
I just told the hospital, it's not my heart. It's got to be something else. It's got to be this sickness that I have. And they did an echocardiogram, and the girl said, this doesn't look like an aortic issue with your valve. I don't see a valve issue here. As I was waking up, they explained to me that the problem with my heart was a congenital defect where there was an extra membrane underneath my aortic valve. It was acting like a sail, preventing blood flow in my heart.
Yeah, just to see your spouse have to go through open heart surgery and even just the number of days afterwards, that whole process, everything that the patient has to go through. Tammy went through so much and was so strong, did incredible.
In terms of the American Heart Association, I accredit so much to them because I know that with the research and with the education provided by them, my cardiologist had seen something like me sometime and kept looking, and she didn't give up. And I accredit that to her education and continuous research from the American Heart Association.
When I was at my grandma and grandpa's house, my mom visited us before the surgery, and she gave me a butterfly necklace to remember. And I still have it now.
Pretty special, isn't it? Special mama.
Yeah.
Yep.